Guy Sean here, back from the beach. Today I believe is day 18 or day 19. I have to do a proper count of the 2.6 gallon Pico Reef. And you probably noticed two inhabitants that weren't here before. These are my Maroon Clown babies. And they were in the 125 gallon tank and they were struggling to keep up with the current. They're kind of hanging around the surface, not really doing anything with the live rock, not going down to the sand. So I decided to move them up to the 2.6 gallon to help with the cycle, bring some ammonia to the table and let them grow in here a little bit. So they're going to be hanging out in this tank for a little while. And once they get a little larger, they'll go back to the 125 gallon or whatever form that tank will be in. I'm planning on transitioning it to a cube. So when I came home from the beach, there was a bloom going on in the tank. The sand was brown. You could see some of the specks of it still. You'll notice that the live rock has changed color. It was a nice purple, nice deep purple color before, and now it's kind of brownish. So there is some cycling going on in the tank, and I believe that was mostly induced by I put an automatic feeder, 3-day feeder in the tank to keep the inhabitants fed in case my roommate forgot to do it. So I have a water test that I did before. I did a 3/4 gallon water change last night, and we'll just go over the results real quick. pH looks to be normal, about 7.8, 8.0, thereabouts. Ammonia looks to be 0 right now. Nitrite is 0, and nitrate has come down somewhat. You see the orange is lightened up, so it's probably, I'd say, about 20 ppm right now. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in to the residents. In addition to the two maroon clowns, you see the clown Goby, Pac-Man hanging out there in the back. I added some Nassarius snails, 2 of them. There's one there. There's one on the bottom of the rock. And I also added a crab. He's hanging out underneath. He's been walking around the whole tank. He's been going up the live rock, picking away at stuff. So between all of them, they're keeping the Pico Reef tank fairly clean. You can see the Nassarius snail has a snout up there, so he's rummaging around, I'm sure, underneath the sand for food. And we have the coral band shrimp there in the back, and he did not, as far as I know, destroy any of the sexy shrimp. Now I can only find 5 of them. There were 6 when I left for the beach, and I saw some molten in the back of the filter, so I don't know if one of them perished or if it molted, but I can only find 5 in the aquarium right now. So just to document, I did do the inTank upgrade. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get in there on that. And it's a sweet setup. I did a foam filter on the top, along with some Biomax, some ammonia remover on top of some charcoal. All Fluval branded stuff. You could see the sexy shrimp hanging out there on top. There's 3 of them. And the other 2 are scattered throughout. Here they are. There's one there. And one there. So I can't find the 6th one. I don't know where he is. So one of the things I'll mention is I tried to put the Rio 800 pump in here, and that failed spectacularly. Number one, the clownfish had to hide behind the rock because the current was so strong. It was like there was a tornado going on in the water, and the coral banded shrimp could barely walk around. It was actually pretty hilarious. I should have videotaped it, and I was probably about to videotape it, but as I was moving around the nozzle, the hose popped off, and it was squirting water all over the place, and it was a gigantic mess here last night. So instead of videotaping it, I had to clean it up, and hence no hilarious video. But in some of my earlier videos, you will see what I was attempting to do. So the factory pump is back in there, and I'm gonna maybe just look at doing one of the tried and true methods of upgrading the pump. So that's the verdict on that, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now. So thank you for watching. By the way, the next time I film, I should have the Kessel A80 in place at that point. I expect it to be delivered either today or tomorrow, and I'm actually going to be changing the heater to a more reliable heater. Not that the heater in here is bad, but it's kind of big. It's a 50 watt, and I'm downgrading to a 25 watt with a built-in thermostat. So those will be the next upgrades when I come back. So right now the factory light is still installed, and next time you see me, I will be rocking an A80. So thank you for watching my video. Have a great day.